Aging isn't about slowing down, it's about stepping into your power. Welcome to Don't Let the Old Lady In, the podcast where we challenge outdated beliefs about getting older and embrace wellness, self-love, and confidence. Your host is Lori Gardner, a registered nurse and nationally board-certified health and wellness coach, and she is your guide on this journey to vibrant, mindful living. Each episode will explore topics that nourish your mind, body, and spirit, and how to navigate health issues in the healthcare system as you age, so you can live with energy, purpose, and joy. Let's get started. Here's your host, Lori Gardner. There is one mindset, ladies, that predicts whether people expand as they age or slowly shrink their lives. And it has nothing to do with talent or intelligence or even opportunity. It has everything to do with whether you believe you can still grow. Today, we're talking about why growth mindset becomes your superpower and your best advantage in midlife and beyond. Welcome back to Don't Let the Old Lady In. And what if your biggest advantage in midlife is this growth mindset and your willingness to keep evolving? That's big, ladies. Are you willing? Are you willing to evolve? Now, this is part 3 of the Growth Equals Meaning series, and I keep these kind of short because it's all about growth, and I don't want to overload you. I want to inspire you. I want to get you off your chair, get you out of your comfort zone. So we're going to go quick and we're going to be short with this. And if you haven't listened to the previous 2, I highly recommend you do that. So in this episode, in this quick jumpstart for you, we're going to talk about why a growth mindset becomes more powerful as we age, not less. And why being flexible with your identity, you're not just an aging lady, you're a lot more, ladies, and this gives you a big advantage living longer. And we'll talk about how growth mindset applies to the body, brain, and your purpose. Why reinvention in yourself is psychologically and spiritually healthy. We've always got to be evolving, right, ladies? And again, you know my favorite word, conscious. How do we stop unconsciously locking ourselves into an old version? I want us to be conscious. That's why my premier course is called Conscious Aging. Leap into midlife with radiance, joy, and purpose. So, ladies, if you've ever thought, maybe this is just who I am now. That's who I am as I get older. Why would I change? It's who I am. This episode's for you. Let's open a new door for you right now. So there's this growth mindset, right? And when we're young, growth mindset is expected, right? We go to school, we develop our career, we have relationships, we get new experiences, we're fearless, we're all over the place. But midlife is where society quietly shifts its messaging, and we gotta, I say throw it out. I say be very aware of it and how it affects you. What is this messaging in midlife? Well, now just maintain yourself, stabilize, stay stable, and don't rock the boat. Anybody heard that? Anybody see that message that's coming at us at midlife? But biologically and psychologically, that is not when growth is supposed to stop. Growth keeps your brain flexible. You want to stave off dementia and cognitive decline? You want to have a growth mindset. It keeps your brain nice and flexible. And it keeps your identity adaptable. You don't have to have an identity. You just have to have a growth mindset. And it really keeps you emotionally very resilient. And your purpose just keeps on evolving. Sometimes our purpose is simply to grow into more of who we were meant to become, more of who we were. Pick out that fearless young lady you were. And although you don't want all those traits to come forward with you, there might be, I bet you there's a couple of traits that you would want to resurrect and use in your aging years. Go for it. So, what do I mean by fixing identity versus evolving identity? What's a fixed identity versus an evolving identity? Well, fixed identity sounds like I'm just not athletic, I'm not spiritual, I'm not creative, I'm too old to start that. Right there, you've closed the door right in your face. And ladies, I don't think you have to do that. I think we have to be very aware of how we're talking to ourselves because our body hears us, our spirit hears us. And once we say things like that, we've just shut ourselves down. I don't think that's what you want to do. Now, for a growth identity, it sounds like I can learn, I can adapt, I can become someone new. And I got to tell you, the most dangerous moment in aging is when we decide, this is who I am now, period. Because that sentence shuts down possibility. And the ability, I knew somebody in my family as they aged, to try new things like the tech and, at the office, would you like to try this new software? We got, new opportunities for you. No. When asked a question that was kind of out of her league, I haven't got a clue was the response. That's like fingers on a chalkboard to me. I haven't got a clue. Oh, no. Especially this day and age, ladies. We can Google anything. We can YouTube anything and teach ourselves amazing amounts. So who do you want to be? Do you want to be a fixed identity of what you think society expects of you, what your family expects of you, or do you want to evolve and keep growing? And I guarantee you will feel better. Will you have to jump out of your comfort zone and get a little nervous sometimes? Maybe. That's not a bad thing. That's actually helping your brain even neurologically grow. So go for it, ladies. So with a growth mindset, you have more opportunity to find some purpose, more purpose and meaning in your life. I've talked to some ladies lately that just feel a little lost, just lost, not working, thought they'd spend more time with their grandkids. They don't. They're lost. So with this growth mindset, you start to develop your own life, which is so, so very important, no matter what your age, no matter what your circumstances. And so, purpose is really not something you find once. Again, that's evolving. It evolves as you evolve, and it changes. And it doesn't have to be big things. It can be really small things. Today, my purpose is to find joy in the simple things, in the small things. Not get ahead of myself, not regret stuff in the past, not go too far forward, where I've catastrophized some event or worried. So here's what I say about new experiences. New experiences leads to new wisdom, leads to new contribution, leads to new meaning. You're not meant, ladies, not meant to have one purpose for life. It is ever evolving. So if I haven't stressed something pretty significantly so far, and that is evolution. We are always supposed to be evolving to something else and growing. So right here, as I wrap up, I said it was going to be short, so you can maybe grab these. And ladies, if you're listening to some of this and you need help with any of this, I'm here. I have courses. I had recently released an energy course, which people are finding really good because it's quick and it kind of gives them a jump start on who they really are and how to best use their energy. So if you want that, you just let me know, and it's something you can do. It's low ticket. It's not a lot of money. Sometimes I look at it, it's the cost of a lipstick. I love lipstick. Ladies, I love lipstick. And so if I can't spend the cost of lipstick on me and improving myself and evolving, I can't buy lipstick. Anyway, so I want to give you permission right here, right now, to reinvent yourself. If there's things about you don't love, reinvent. Time to reinvent. And it doesn't mean what you've done in the past is failure. I don't believe in looking at the past. It happened. It's a whole story. But we got to let go of some of those stories and reinvent ourselves. Reinvention is growth in action. It isn't always easy, but it can be fun and it can be really rewarding. It allows you to outgrow old identities, what people think you should be doing, what you've done in the past, all of that. And you can outgrow expectations and certainly old versions of yourself. So important point here, ladies, as I close up here, you are not finished becoming. I don't care what your age is or your circumstances. I've seen amazing women with a lot of, challenges in their life still grow. Even though when you look at them, you think, wow, I think that would just shut me right down and I'd probably just sit in my house and never leave. I've seen it. It can happen. You just have to make the decision to do it. And you, as the woman that's going to take the action today and start becoming more of who you were meant to be from inside out. I'm a big mind, body, spirit person. So you go into your soul and your spirit. That's where you find all your answers. You're not going to find them. I mean, ladies, who else isn't bombarded by advice from the world coming at us, come do this, do that, diet, exercise. No, you can find your answers within. I help you find those answers within. And so when you keep growing, you're going to stay powerful. You're going to always be curious. You're going to always have meaning. And you're going to be alive to the life that comes to you each and every day. I wish for you ladies this opportunity to commend yourself for where you've gotten to. The good, the bad, the ugly, the challenges, it doesn't matter. It made you the person you are today, who is magnificent. And now you get an opportunity to reset. This is the perfect time, ladies, right? In the spring. Spring is all about, I'm looking at my garden, delighted every single day as I see new growth popping up. And I feel like I have new growth popping up. I hope you feel you have new growth popping up. I tell people that's why I love the winter, because it's my opportunity to go down in the ground with my plants and renew myself, restore myself, learn something, grow, create. And then I come out in the spring stronger than ever and with all sorts of opportunities for growth. And it does happen. You just have to believe in yourself and know that it can happen. So ladies, again, this is going to be a powerful year for you. If you need a little jump start, come get that energy reset formula. It's a way to really figure out how to grow. Because sometimes people don't grow because they're tired. They're stuck. That doesn't mean you can't unstuck yourself and you can't increase your energy level. That course, I guarantee you, it will definitely get the embers, the fire burning, I should say. You will definitely ignite yourself into a level that can take you up for the rest of the year. So ladies, I hope you enjoy this. If you know somebody that could use this, please share it with them, because ladies, we are all in this together, trying to age with the most magnificence, radiance, and good health. So I hope you share this with somebody. Please leave a comment and get in touch with me if you need any other assistance. I am always happy to help. And if you need like a group of like-minded women, we're creating that so that we can share. Sharing alone is growth. Being vulnerable enough to sit in a group and say, here's what I need to do. Or just one-on-one coaching. Here's what I need to do. I feel uncomfortable. I need somebody to hold my hand. And ladies, we all need somebody to hold our hands at different points of our life. So I'm here for you. Enjoy, and I'm rooting for you. I can see that growth mindset percolating, so keep it going. And I would love to hear you. Have a great day. I'll see you next week. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Don't Let the Old Lady In. Remember, age is just a number. Your mindset, energy, and passion are what truly define you. If this episode spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend. Subscribe and leave a review so we can continue this journey together. You are strong, vibrant, and unstoppable. Until next time, keep living boldly, loving yourself fully, and most importantly, don't let the old lady in.